Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my little Let's Play of Never 7, the end of infinity. End of it all. What happens when an infinity ends? I mean, it all ends? But wait, wouldn't that be a contradiction? Well, I'm thinking this now. Makoto and Yuka are battling it out on the tennis court. So, that's where we left it off, isn't it? Who's gonna win? It was pretty much in Yuka's favor. Let's see if Makoto pulls out a victory from nowhere. She's owning me, isn't she? Yuka gets ready to serve, triumphant, in the face of my almost inevitable loss. Exactly. What? Yuka pays no attention to me as she suddenly launches an ultra-fast serve. Hey, you can't just change the rules. Even so... But Brandy! What other kinds of liquor are there? Mountain Dew! Okay. Shaxing wine. Shousing wine. What? Shousing wine, I guess, is some sort of Chinese sounding alcohol, I guess. It's kind of hard to say on the spur. But then again, it sounds like an equally hard to interpret thing to understand, so maybe it would confuse her. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna go with. Shousing wine! Okay, well, never mind. Gin rummy! Beer! Vodka! No good. I can't think of anything. The ball flies straight past the court and crashes in the fence behind me. Yuka, who had hit that superb smash, straightens her posture and... Wow. Laughs like a stereotypically haughty English noblewoman. However, I don't feel insulted. Rather, it's kind of heartwarming. Her silly laugh makes me smile. Before I know it, any frustrations I had were gone. In the end, the first set in the first match unfortunately ended with Yuka's victory. Oh, looking for a ball? I hear Yuka complaining in the thicket. In one arm, I'm carrying a plastic container with 39 tennis balls inside. Yeah, I'm guessing so, because that does not sound like a normal amount for a tennis container to house. There's only one left, but we can't find that last one anywhere. Roughly half an hour has passed since we started searching. What the hell are you saying? She the one who hit all the balls that went over the fence? It's true. Occasionally Yuka would lose focus and hit the balls in ridiculous directions. Whether it was serving or volleying, her skill was mostly the same as a beginner's. But when she hit it powerfully, it was like she was trying to score a home run. Jeez, I can't decide whether she's really good or really bad. Why not? Yeah. She's right. Yuka's technically the winner since she won one more complete set than I did. We continued the match for another hour afterwards, but in reality, until the last ball had flown over the fence, I had lost one more set than Yuka. In the end, she thinks that a loss is a loss. Since Yuka is a winner, she only hears my bluffs as excuses.
ほら何も言い返せない。
If I don't say anything back, Yuka becomes smug. I am a little sore after all.
何？言いたいことがあるなら言ったら、どうせ言い訳にしかならないけど。
Shit. I really ought to think up of a
ほ
comeback.
らマコト、ボケーと突っ立ってないで早く探す。
You don't just stand there, you look for it. In the end, I just kept my mouth shut. It's probably a good thing that he didn't say what I just said, because I have a feeling she would find another ball to hit. Yuka urges me on as she continues to search through the bushes. As I begin to trudge through the thicket, I let out a weary sigh. Anyway, why does she just call me Makoto without any honorifics? When I thought of this question earlier today, I just jumped to conclusions and thought I understood it, but when I really stopped to think about it, does it make sense? After all, we only just met yesterday. I stopped walking and look at her. Sunlight pours in through the trees, allowing the green grass to soak in the beams. See Yuka beyond the trees, grasping her racket in her left hand as she looks around for the ball. She looks a little bored. It cheers me on if she's not even serious about this. Her exposed legs are covered in dew. It's getting distracted. Her curves are so soft and round. Her alluring smooth skin is dazzling with pure gloss. Suddenly a southern wind blows through the trees and her scent reaches my nose. It's a sweet and pleasant scent like ripened fruit. Yuka, huh? Yuka? All of a sudden I realized something. Come to think of it, I've just been calling her Yuka without any honorifics either. I'm the same as she is. And now that I think about it, it hasn't been just Yuka. Been addressing Haruka no Okuhiko without any honorifics either, haven't I? Why's that? My mind's a little joggled right now from that sweet scent. Well, since these games like to deal with time travel and repeated instances, I would maybe they're repeating the same time. Yeah, since this is, of course, you know, I played through Ever 17 just shortly ago, so has very similar, potentially time travel type things. So that's what's making me think this. Of course, I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. But yeah, subconsciously they may already feel like they know each other, the whole group. And since Okuhiko is a bit of a jerk, as has been established, and since he's had such an uppity upbringing, as he was talking about a while ago, I think he would take a bit of offense with not being called Mr. or Sir, something like that. To be more of a jerk than what he is. So he's not probably even feeling it. Haruka is probably just I don't know, probably just antisocial, maybe not antisocial, but not forthcoming, you know, so I don't know about her. Anyway, just my thoughts. That moment, Yuka lets out a shout. Yuka holds a tennis ball high over her head, triumphantly. Her innocent smile completely blows away all my irritation. Yuka gently throws the ball. I catch it with my right hand and place it in a plastic container. 40 balls, this is all I want.
ちょっと、ありがとうとか、Thank you とか、そういうのはないの？
I'll take your balls? Wow. Thanks for collecting your own damn balls, you know, while I'm out here helping you collect your balls.
あ、その言い方。 実は全然感謝してないでしょ。
Since it was their idea, I'm guessing that's not Makoto's balls. And the more times I use that as a sentence, it makes it even stranger. So I'm gonna quit. They are throwing it with a lot of choices early on in this game. I'm feeling if he says I'm grateful, he'll be like, I'm grateful. Like that, or similarly fashioned. So I probably should just say it's her fault to begin with. But then again, if he actually does say it in a tone that she would appreciate, then I don't know the. You know what? Screw suggested route orders. I'm gonna play this game. You know, however, once I play through it once, know kind of the gist of it, I can start aiming and stuff then. But just once, I'm gonna, you know, for the first go, I'm just going to fool around. As obviously he was thinking about a minute ago. Grateful, you're the one who hit that home run ball in the first place. Even though I helped you clean up your mess, you're the one who should be thanking me.
うわー、またそんなこと言っちゃってる？さっきも言ったけど、そもそも誠があんなヘナチョコサーブを打たなかったらこんな苦労はしなくて済んだんだからね。
Oops. Pathetic. They were so bad, then why didn't you try returning them?
だってあんまりにもヘナチョコすぎたからやっぱりもう少し手加減してあげた方が良かったのかな。
Just whoa, wow. Man. Dang. He's going out there on the insult train, isn't he? You're such a bitch. I can't say it very loud. Oh man. You think you're so high and mighty just because he won one match. I do have neighbors right next door, so and you know, so I don't like to swear too loudly, you know. I don't swear at all, really. Here anyway. I know, let's have a rematch.
いいよ、相手になってあげましょう。その代わり、もし
Oops, cut her off. If you win, what?
もし私が勝ったら、一つだけ何でも言うことを聞くこと。
It sounds like a trap. You know what? You're awesome. Grateful for you finding your own down balls. So, oh, you know what? I like how I can't read it, but I can naturally say them. That's funny. I try not to say them too bad in anger. Okay. And if I win,
もちろん一つだけ何でも言うことを聞いてあげるよ。
anything, huh? Let's do this. You're going down. Interesting. I'll take on that bet. So we return to the net and face off again. Yuka's insults, instead of hurting my feelings, have gotten me all fired up instead. It's easy to see why. There's something refreshing about Yuka's blunt and carefree personality. She's the type of girl who I'd say has a candid attitude.
おーい、そこのヘナチョコ。
The girl that's brighter than a summer day seems to fit in well with the spring sunlight. Start to think about this seminar camp isn't so bad after all. After the match ended, Yuka and I talked about what to do next. We didn't have enough strength to play another match, but it was too early to return to the lodge. So in the end, we decided to go to the ocean to meet up with Haruka and Okuhiko. When we finished chatting, we took showers in the management office. Shower felt so wonderful and refreshing after being in the sun for so long. So who won? I said, tie? We're now headed towards the ocean while descending the Long Hill Road. Okay. By the way, for those interested, the result of the match.
さーてと、何やってもらっちゃおうかな。
Figure. It's obvious just by looking at Yuka's expression. Yeah. Gotta stick with the bed. I can't wheedle out now. Seriously, just tell me and get it over with. Stop lording it over me and just say it.
別にもったいぶってなんかないよ。真剣に悩んでるの。一つだけしか言うこと聞いてもらえないんだから、できるだけ突拍子もないことをやってもらわなくちゃ。
Okay. Craziest thing she can think of. I agree completely, Makoto. You have a bad feeling I'm sure will be properly felt. Huh? You can't do that. Tell me now.
だっていいのが思いつかないんだもん。約束では有効期限があるなんて言ってないしね。
Well, that's true.
明日かもしれないし、明後日かもしれないし、ひょっとしたら10年後かもしれないし。
That'd be horrible. Hey, Makoto, remember that deal 10 years ago where you had to do something that I told you no matter what? Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, we never got around to that, did we? That's cool. Yeah, I'm not to hire you to kill my husband. What? That'd be horrible. That would be really mean. Oh man. Well, obviously be mean.
10年経ってもちゃんと覚えててよ。
That's impossible. You know what? If she were to want to kill somebody, she seems like she's the type who'd do it herself. You know, just from the few episodes, you know, she seems hot-headed enough to just take the knife and do it herself. How was that the first thing that popped into my mind? I don't know. Yuka just smiles. They come out of the forest road and arrive at the coastline. A bit to the west is a small cove surrounded by a rock wall. To the east is a long wide beach with white sand. The small cove is called Princess Beach. While the wide beach is called Moon Beach. If somebody did a typo, that could be some copyright issues with Princess Beach. We first tried going to Princess Beach. It made the most sense to check there first since it was closer. Just then, we suddenly crossed paths with them. Seems they were just on their way back to the lodge. Yuka explains that we've already come down this far, so in the end, the four of us decide to leave for the shopping district. Haruka seems rather standoffish, as normal and typical. Considering how deserted that shopping district is, leave for might not be the best way to put it. As we talk, Haruka averts her eyes, looking rather bored. She told us she wanted to see the ocean, yet she doesn't seem very satisfied. What she can do there? Listen to Yuka and Okuyako's conversation while captivated by Haruka's actions. Her soft hair sways in the sea breeze. The moment we arrive at the top of the bank, we are rewarded with a grand scenery that stretches out as far as the eye can see. Crimson-colored sky starts fading into even darker colors. We're walking by a long crescent-shaped beach. Its sands as smooth as velvet. What are those stone things? I've seen those. What are them things? I don't know. There's nobody here except for us. The only sound is the soothing noise of waves crashing against the shore. Sea breeze gently brushes past my nose. A lot of stuff's brushing past his nose, isn't it? It carries a sweet smell that is rather captivating. So this is Moon Beach. Can't quite hide the awe in my words.
登って正解だったでしょ?
It says this was Pride. That's right, on our way to the shopping district, Yuka suggested that we climb this bank on the east side of the road to see the sights. She's gonna be coming up with something for us to do. Maybe we should start working on our approval rating so that she picks something not quite as mean. So we'll go, yeah, you're right. So awesome. The water, the sand, the stone thingies. Hey, you're right. Say this sincerely. You're unlikely to see such a beautiful sunset in the city. Haven't felt this moved by such a breathtaking scenery in a long time. The distance from the top of the embankment to the sandy bottom is about 2/3 my height. Despite the height, you could easily get down onto the beach. Okuhiko and I go after her. Then at that moment, a blinding white light and the aliens. I hear a loud thud from behind me, causing me to turn around. It appears that Haruka has failed. On the sandy beach is Haruka, who has hit the ground. It seems that she messed up her landing and fell, as evidenced. She looks confused. She might not understand what just happened. I walk over to Haruka's side, grab her hand, and then help her up. Are you alright? As if nothing had happened, she gives me a curt nod in reply. However, it's clear that Haruka is definitely embarrassed. Yeah, she looks a bit embarrassed. She's blushing. Before I know it, I've turned around. I notice that Haruka is the only person still loitering around them at the top of the bank. Wait, didn't I just help her up? So then why is she still there? Whoa, what? Okay. I break into a sweat. My head is racked with confusion from my inability to comprehend the situation. While this is happening, Haruka slowly doubles over. She bends at her knees and grips the edge of the embankment. Judging from her stance, I already know what's going to happen next. Wait! Before I can warn her, she's already in midair. And then, a cloud of dust soundlessly stirs up into the empty sky. It seems like a very bad position for her leg there. Can't tell what angle it's at. Whether it looks kind of like I could just. Well, yeah. Looks like her legs turned completely to the. I might just be singing it wrong or interpreting it wrong, but it looks bad. This scene definitely happened a few seconds ago. Haruka looks confused. Go over to her side, grab her hand, and help her up. Are you alright? Can't hide my shock. Although Haruka gives a short nod, it's clear that she's just trying to cover up her own embarrassment. I notice that she's blushing. As if trying to cover up her trembling, she quickly gets to her feet and moves past me. For a little while, I stand frozen in place, dumbfounded. Okay, well, here's an interesting instance. Was it deja vu, or this phenomenon where after an event occurs, you're under the delusion you've experienced that event before, which is a pretty weird event. But it definitely wasn't like that. I saw Haruka fall before she actually did. I saw myself helping her up before it really happened too. And just what the hell was that? Quick look up to see the red western skies are burning dark red. The waves crash against the shore, bringing with the echoes of the roaring ocean.
へえ、こんなところに喫茶店があるんだ。
Yuka says it's on our way to the shopping district as we walk on a paved road along the coastline. Yeah, that's definitely a strange event there. I didn't notice it until she said it, but there is indeed a lone cafe erected by the road. It's a two-story building made of wood with a blue triangular roof and whitewashed walls. The walls are given a rosy hue by the setting sun gently shining on it.
センスは悪くないな。
Okiko says this. He's right, thanks to the fact it's facing the water and that you can hear the pleasant sound of the tiny waves washing on the shore. It's reminiscent of an Italian restaurant overlooking the Adriatic Sea. Sounds fancy. The sign above the entrance reads Luna Beach in big letters. Luna Beach, huh? Fascinating, that's near Moon Beach. The front door has a plate with the word open written on it. After a little while, we stop walking as we take in the side of the cafe, interweaving itself with the late afternoon sky.
あれもしかして
Huh? Search for the owner of that voice. It sounds familiar. It came from the back of the cafe. See a girl standing there with a broom in her hand? She's staring straight at us. Huh? This girl is. The pizza girl. Who apparently they do more than pizzas, it seems like. The girl places the broom against the wall and runs over to us.
確かシーフードピザを注文した人たちだよ。
Oops. Man. She's a delivery girl who gave us the pizza for lunch.
ああ、その説はどうも。
Dokuhiko finally recognizes her. A crooked grin slowly emerges on his face. He must feel awkward right now, considering how he lied about his identity earlier.
何？知り合い？
Oh, I see. Yuka and Haruka didn't meet the girl back then. I remember the pizza we ate for lunch? She's the one who delivered it.
はあ、そうなんだ。
Yuka gives a small nod of understanding.
いつもご利用いただきありがとうございます。
The girl bows her head. I see, so she works at this shop. Huh? Now to think about it, Haruka is giving the girl a hard stare. She looks a bit pale. Yeah, she's giving her. Yeah, it's definitely a strange look there. Haruka. When I call her name, Haruka's glance turns towards me. Like her eyes are pleading to me to do something, but I don't know why.
ねえ、立ち話っていうのもなんだし、ここで少し休んでいこうか。
Yuka throws her proposition out before I can speak. Everybody's attention immediately turns towards her.
そうだな。ちょっと歩き疲れたし、そうしようか。
あ、そうしちゃ
This gives Yuka's idea 2 votes of
おう。
approval.
誠はどう？
Huh? Me? Sure, I don't mind. I'm too worried about Haruka right now to really care much.
はるかは？はるかもいいよね。
Yuka asks Haruka last. Naturally, she thinks she'll agree.
私はいい。帰るから。
I'm guessing Haruka was wanting me to say no.
え？なんで？
Yuka is bewildered by that unexpected reply.
どうしたの、はるかちゃん。どこか具合悪いの？
Haruka shakes her head.
だったらどうして？だったらいいじゃない。理由もないのに一人で別行動させられないよ。ほら、一応集団活動中なんだし。
きっとはるかちゃんも疲れているんだよ。少し休めば気分良くなるって。
そうそう、ね、はるか。うん。
Finally, Haruka nods, but it seems she's reluctant. I would say she is very reluctant. Is there any reason why she would be reluctant? I don't know. Perhaps we'll find out next time why she's so reluctant. I'm really stretching to find these cliffhangers. Why is she wanting to not stay? Maybe it'll be told next time. What a horrible cliffhanger. I mean, really, you wait until somebody's almost dead, then you'll end it. And you have to wait till next time to see if they're actually gonna die. Yeah, my cliffhanger skills will get better. But anyway, One really quick thing. Before I recorded this, I did an episode of this game called Octodad. I'd heard somebody mention it on Twitter about 2 weeks ago, and so it's a very quirky game. So I decided I had to try it out for myself. So that'll be going up sometime. Yeah. So if you want to check that out, it's pretty quirky. I think the first episode went pretty well. For me, anyway. I suppose you could say. So yeah. I'm gonna do some games like that. Kind of on my off days that I don't really feel like playing anything too specific. I'm gonna keep trying to do this every day, but you know, days I just don't feel like shooting things or playing Minecraft. So yeah, I'm gonna try to play quirky games like that. So if you got any ideas for quirky games, even if you don't interested in seeing that one, but you would like me to play it, let me know. I'm taking ideas. Preferably short and free or very cheap games. So yeah. Alright, end of the episode. I'll go home now. Unless you're already home, then guess stay there, I guess. I don't know. You can go away from your home now, I guess is what I can say. So I'll see you in the next one. Farewell there, folks.